as I think about my path at LinkedIn, it really, my rise in sort of leadership started with embracing the fact that I couldn't just complain and I had to be part of that solution. So that's sort of like the second big thing I've learned is truly great engineers. Like they recognize problems, they sort of watch for here's areas of optimization, and they're not afraid to get their hands dirty. Like you roll up your sleeves and you just dive in and say, look, let's fix it. And you don't worry about, is this my domain or not? Like, can I? It's just, should I? If I should, I'm going to. And great cultures, truly great company cultures, empower people who have strong opinions and a desire to fix, rather than drawing sort of artificial org boundaries. And so that's been sort of a really powerful takeaway for me from my time at LinkedIn, kind of my growth in leadership.
No, that's amazing because it's very like much like this concept of individual ownership, right? Like
Mhm.
rather than complaining, just go take action and make it happen. It's very entrepreneurial, like as an engineer, right?
Totally. And that's actually one of the things I tell engineers. When engineers talk about, I'm at a big company, but I want to be an entrepreneur. I'm like, look, as long as the culture is supportive of people taking ownership, like we have a core cultural tenet of being an owner, acting like an owner. And as long as you sort of have a culture that supports that, you can be an entrepreneur anywhere. Like it just requires the having the flame inside that says, like, I see a problem that I want to go fix and I will take ownership of fixing it, which by the way can be super uncomfortable. Like I reflect on my journey, I was working on, advertising and like other revenue generating products on subscriptions and online jobs at LinkedIn. And someone asked me to go work on infrastructure and I'd never done that before. And it didn't feel as sexy. It didn't feel as like fun for me, as glamorous. But in the end, it made all the difference. And it was glamorous. It had, that was the thing I had to do to have the greatest possible impact at that time at the company. And that actually is where the real glamour is. That's what needed to be done. And so I think that when you take that level of ownership, there's always this like aspect of you can be entrepreneurial and you can work on something and make it extremely glamorous.